kingdom here of Altena, right? Angela's home country, the wizard home country, with all the different ice. It's very cold, yeah. Kevin likes it though. Kevin yesterday was like, "Oh, it's really cold here. Oh, this place is the best." And he hated the Hawkeye's home country, right? It was like, "Man, it's so warm here. I just want to go back." Yeah, so that was nice. Like really, I like how character referred to different stuff and so on. So far the game, I think it's really great. It has basically everything the original game had. Right? It's just more. It's more of everything. It's just more battle. The battles are harder. They have different kinds of mechanics to think about, right? It's just more of everything like that. And every dungeon is bigger. We did that yesterday, and that was bigger. It was more things to fight, right? When you entered the volcano, you had to have hot geysers, right? And volcano eruptions, which wasn't like super awesome, I have to admit, but it was super hard. But it did feel like, yeah, it's a little more to play with. It's a little more game, it's a little more like, you know, challenge and so on. Yeah, so it was great. And so that thing, I mean, I say it here, I'm working on my review now for FF7 Remake, right? But I feel this game here is like, it's a better remake. It's that everything here is just better, right? It's just more of everything. It's more dungeons. It's more abilities. It's better decision making in classes. You know, every boss is more interesting and so on, right? Where FF7 is like, man, it's amazingly beautiful, and some bosses are really interesting and so on. But then it has a lot of weird stuff happening, like a lot of padding. So I'll talk too much here, but I will talk tomorrow. And I'll say this thing about FF7 Remake, right? I think the game actually would be better if it was shorter. Yeah, like people are gonna complain about this game's length because the game's pretty short already. But I think FF7 Remake should have been shorter. Like, just remove those padding issues. I would probably prefer the game for 10 hours shorter, right? And I think then I would like the game more, instead of having like 10 hours of squeezing through rocks and pressing buttons for like 25 times or something. This game here is just better for everything. Yeah, this game here is smoother. Like the only complaints I have so far about this game are nitpicky ones. Like the graphics is a little bit. Sometimes there's some weird load scenes. You get the camera angle is kind of crazy. It's kind of zooms in too fast, the camera. So sometimes, so this game is feels a little bit. Maybe they should have smoothed it out, you know, on some stuff, right? Some things should have been a little more. How was it? Loading time's a bit long too. So undine now. This playthrough will be about 2 hours for the day. We probably will get time to get to Kevin's home country too. To all of you, also. Oh yeah. The mom is one. Her mom is playable though in Heroes of Mana though. Yeah, but Heroes of Mana is basically like Heroes of Mana everything, like all the characters from these games, like their parents are basically playable like that. Like you play a little bit of Loki, the last part. Yeah, right, mom, it's weird, much more in Heroes of Mana. In Heroes of Mana you can also play well, the end boss, Mass Mage, is going to be very useful. So, yeah, crush them all. Sorry, the exact same name like in FF7 Remake, right? I think so, yeah, the Kappa enemies. In that game they're more Kappa, so in FF7 Remake, yeah, they were more like Kappa looking, and here they're more fish guys. Barbie. Could be a better item. I mean, I assume it's for... Right, because not freezing. Actually good here. But, let's see. No, she has one. It's a new thing in the game, you can find little props everywhere. Basically, which is nice now for Kevin's night. That's a lot of them. And of course when you play Kevin, you always sleep, right? So make sure to sleep and make it evening, right? You always make sure to be. Yeah, like you change the game so it's like, you know, it's night time, let's go out. And one thing I noticed in this game though, is you level way faster. So I'm thinking you're gonna be too high level when you get to the game. You're gonna be too... I think in this game, unless they change how you get the advanced classes, I think you will be too high level too early. In the original game, you have to get to Mirage Island or Charles, hard out in that. It's weird. In the Hills of Mana, which was Kevin and Charles and Journey. You have to go to that island, right, to farm his enemies. And this game probably has the same thing. So I'm thinking that you're gonna be way high level than that. Because you're like 4 or 5 levels higher now to win the game. Unless you suddenly you level suddenly way slower. That's what makes sense. The AI is pretty good. I think the AI is better than the Remake that you played. I mean, they're pretty similar, right? Like a party, you're playing your character, not you are fighting, and I think it's better here because they avoid stuff and they do damage. In F7 Remake, the AI is very good at not taking damage. The AI in that game is very good at like avoiding stuff. So it's not the worst AI because it usually doesn't die. But some bots really do better. But mostly it's really good not dying, right? But it doesn't do much. But yeah, but they don't do anything when you're not playing them. You can just avoid everything. So it's really good to not die. Which in a way is good because it means you can rely on them not to hit by the boss mechanics and so on. And sometimes it's actually easier though in Remake to swap characters. So you let the AI like run away with the characters. But more of the times though, they're not do that. Yeah, so the jump button is the same thing as picking up button. Here's Altena then, this is Angela's start song. She's banished by her mother and so on. But they don't do much. You have to wait for it to be kind of, swap character or command and so on. Which in this game is that it's a little jarring to control them to do abilities. You have to push a wheel thing, right? So the wheel thing. It's not like super smooth. Yeah, it's not super smooth. I think that's like better represented than the Remake. Because here you can shortcut your abilities. I can have heal here now. Then it can auto-hit instead. So I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it can auto-hit, right? So instead of being like a short quick button to control the heal, it heals for you. I guess it goes faster. It can automatically heal the lowest character. So yeah, so in a way it's better, but also it's like I prefer the control. I rather have some kind of a quick button that gave me heal, and then I can see the character. He's like really quick. Yeah, it's super quick. It heals automatically the lowest health allies. But the one way is good though. I mean, one way. Really strange. But the weird thing with that, actually with healing it was fine. But healing is much better. The issue with that is probably this thing. If I'm gonna go to Rise and be like, I want to get some more strength, obviously Kevin, yeah, like, straight up. But if I play as Rise, and I do... I haven't set her ability. How do you do set her ability again? There we go. So now I have set her ability, right? Yeah, so I set a shortcut for a fast strength. Can't do it on combat, but yeah. Set a combat here. Go. No combat, enough less strength. So who does it go boost now? It's like random, right? Boosts herself all the time. Yeah, so this here, now this here definitely is in the game. Because, yeah, like, how do I pick another character to heal? Or buff, I guess. No, it's just buff her. So yeah, that is a failure in the game. I have to be honest, that's a failure in the game. The game isn't perfect, unfortunately. That's a weird thing. I mean, it's a minor inconvenience because you probably won't use it a bit. But anyway, I mean, it's short thing. But when you heal, the character don't help. But the buff only buffs yourself. It would be one thing if she buffs herself the first time, and then the next time she buffs Kevin, next time Ron, right? So why would she keep buffing herself? The game should easily check there. There's an easy code to write to use, and it's an if statement. You know, each character has strength. You know, doesn't, yeah. It's like a list of characters, right? 3 objects, an array. Look through that array and look at the 3 elements, which are object elements, which are 3 characters, and look at the data, right? Who has the strength buff? These characters take. You know, and randomized order to or whatever based on strength, or like get all the data, pick the character with the highest strength, and give that character strength buff. That's probably the most valuable character Kevin to have strength buff. I mean, most strength benefits from that, right? That's probably how she's done. But even without doing an intelligent algorithm to find who should buff it, she should obviously buff someone else, right? It's an easy if statement. You should look at the value. Does he have strength? Yes. With the next character, yeah, like okay, else, basically. If this is true, if true strength, take the next character, right, at least. So that's a very strange thing. But that is strange. That is very strange. Why does she buff herself all the time? Why does she keep buffing herself, right, for the shortcut? It's obviously to buff the next character. Darkshine Knight.
もう諦めろ。お前たちが労せずとも。我々がマナストーンのエネルギーを放出し、聖域への扉を開いてやる。そしてマナの剣を我らが竜帝様に捧げるのだ。竜帝だと？デタラメ言ってんじゃねえ！親父が命を捨てて戦い、竜帝はその星の穴へと落ちて死んだはずだ。叫んだ！お前、デュランか。 なぜ俺の名前を知っている？てめえ誰なんだ？
I think this is one of the most obvious twists in the game. I don't want to spoil the game, but like that's one of the most obvious twists in the game. Come on, it's like, who are you? My father did this thing. Are you Duran? It's like, yeah. You have to play Duran or Angela, I think. Yeah, so die immediately. Break the armor there. Why can't I? Oh, it's like sacrifice? Okay. So there's nothing to do there. Can I heal him now though and petrified him? No, you can't. He's probably safe then. I want to strength up. That's the reason why we did fire first, to get the strength. Whoa. Dies immediately. God damn it. I stopped into him, I guess, and trying to avoid it. We have Kevin strength buff, his werewolf form, trying to really get him out. This is ultimate. Seen them. Yeah. Whoa, when everyone dies while I'm doing that, okay, so they're... yeah, they're all just... yeah. Oh, no, I hit him halfway. Try to do more damage. Oh, damage from my cat. Mistake. No. The right has about 2 way. Yeah, the right is stand. I'm gonna do it now. Combo there, yeah. Straight up and then it's down third. Yeah, the music is stopped. A bug, I guess? Yeah, the music is stopping again. Yeah. No. Suddenly just turned off the soundtrack. Weird. I mean, you keep hearing the effects, yeah, the sound effects are still there. But they removed the heal him very nice. Come on, heal him. So I guess this is a bug again. Yeah, the awesome. Look at that. At least I can. Half at me. Whoa. Shit. Definitely burnt two items in this game, incredibly fast. It might destroy one of them. Probably all of it. Wow, yeah, the sound in the game really bright out now. Well, I mean, I guess the enemies are quarter of explosion here, but still. And obviously they're like exploding, you know, last resort. Yeah, but how strange, the music is the soundtrack though, yeah, the big M just stopped there. So every boss is like at least one level, so they were very, very generous with XP on bosses. Yeah, that was obviously, I guess a bug, right? I can't... Yeah, I can't think, yeah. Probably unintentional. Just turning off the boss music. It would be one thing if it turned off when they were exploding. It would be one thing, but it's so like that. They're pretty short. The hot area was so much longer. There might be more here now, but yeah, the desert area was gigantic, long, like an hour. The Ice Kingdom was... let's see if they might extend the dungeon here now. But yeah, the fire was really long. Desert and then into the volcano dungeon. You might still have to play the labyrinth here. But the labyrinth usually is after when you fight Figmund. After you... maybe you're gonna have to do it now as well. So in the original game you just get undine here. I think it's not done here, right? You just enter this place and you get undine immediately, I think. Yeah, it seems the same thing, right? You're just gonna enter and you get the mana stone. It's already activated because next to Altena already did it. Mana stone のエネルギーが放出されている。でもさ、国用の騎士が言ってたように、他のマナストーン全部解放されるのを待って。先回りする方が楽なんじゃ。ダメよ。この調子で次々とマナのエネルギーが放出されてしまったら、たとえ聖域の扉が開いても、マナの木が枯れてしまって二度と取り返しがつかなくなるよ。エネルギーが放出されたことによって、この場所のマナの力がどんどん弱まっている。このままではマナストーンの封印が解けて真珠が復活してしまうかも。こ I'm sure in a JRPG game, no one. It's like from a JRPG meta standpoint, like I'm sure no one's ever gonna release those super legendary monsters. That will never happen in a JRPG. Yeah, they will. Yeah. I wonder if there's is a JRPG out there where you hear about these like, legendary monsters and they never actually arrive. Yeah, I wonder if that game exists where it's like they have these legendary weapons and you just never face them. Yeah, they're out somewhere. You have to wonder about that, right? But I doubt that exists. It's always like, oh, here we go. Which is like a mermaid. Yeah, a big heart. Yeah, definitely an improvement here in from the original. She's the sad story. She's emotional. Yeah, she's moved. She's that emotional girl. Yeah, huge heart. Massive heart. But like they always have personality, right? The elements, but they even more personality now in this game. Yeah, they always set their wacky personalities. But of course, it's a mermaid, which is like a water spirit. Maybe does the right have mental boost? And of course, lock here. Oh, nice. This is a tent. We're gonna get some item or some reward for this. Nice. That's a discount. What's the next thing now? There's a new thing in the game, right? You keep finding these these cactus guys, and they give you extra stats or whatever. I don't know what it makes it, but I guess like items, weapons. Maybe I can't see the products. So now then we're gonna go back to Kevin's place. Finally, we're going back home. Yeah, we're finally gonna go home now. And LUGHAR here is like one of the hard bosses in the game in the ring, super hard. Just a Wolverine, like his cutting of the world is super powerful. So let's see how that's gonna be. So basically, every boss fight has one of those massive screen abilities or chains now. Kind of avoiding that. So it's interesting, because yeah, in the video game he would cut the whole screen. My favorite video game, he would cut the whole, like, the 2D screen would be like, cut that right, and you couldn't avoid it. And the absurd damage, you would almost die every time you did that thing. So I'm guessing he's gonna be some kind of, some kind of massive red soul you can avoid it probably in this game. I guess so at least. But yeah, this area is pretty much shorter than the death area. Kept roughly the same length as the original. Where again, the death area was super long. That was like, wow, they added in more to the volcano, they added in more to the desert, and some traps, some different like sand, also puzzles, hidden treasures and whatever. The player there was so big. This is the wrong path maybe. No, it's not that. This is like almost exactly. Yeah, this area is more or less, I would say, like 3 by 3, exactly like original. It's like the exact same pattern, like completely. So the AI will do stuff, because you can control your guys to some degree, and they will heal and they will battle and so on. And also, she will use I like that, that they will actually do stuff. Of course, it's not the perfect stuff they will do, but yeah, I like that. I think it's better. If she has full meter, right, it's better if she uses full meter. Like, the has full meter now. So it's better he used full meter, but we have to change it. But I put him on like a defensive, like healing and tanking. That's probably why he's do that. So the eye is probably like, it's reserved in playing tank or all that. Probably why. What is it gonna change? Yes, you can. That's nice. Yeah, you can like you can change the heal, right? You can do this thing. You can change at time. You can also do like this. You can do one command, another command. I think we hit twice now, right? So that's nice. Yeah, you can like chain the command there, so you can heal you more than when you're waiting for the cast time.
この辺の敵は全滅させた。
This is all level here though, because this is not average peak, right? It can be fire rise, big fire rise. So this is lower level. We did fire first, right? So of course ice space now is a little easier. Let's go to Moon. Going back home. Yeah, I was happy to see how LUGHAR is, but he's such a strong character in the original game. He's such a powerful guy. Interesting to see how they changed him in this game. As what's his name again? The trapdoor thing. Benevodons. They're called Benevodons. That's a similar name. Whatever. Like the gate thing. He's so strong, right? That thing was incredibly much stronger in this game. The ghost was easier, I would say, but more interesting. The original ghost just like summon stuff at you, we couldn't avoid it. He was strong because we couldn't avoid his abilities. It's like flute abilities. We couldn't avoid them, but they weren't like they weren't interesting, they were like strong. So he was better in this game, but easy, I suppose. The trap guy was crazy hard. He was super strong. The ghosts they were also probably harder. The ghosts are pretty easy in the game, but Dun 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 do 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 do. You can finally go back home. Yeah, so this is for Kevin's home. I think it's in here. You can think pretty fast, I like. Yeah, it has a pretty high speed on the. Here we go. Yeah, the classic watermill there. Here we go. Do 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 do. Yeah, you get XP. Yeah, exactly. Little XP bonuses if you do like no damage, and if you do smaller stuff as well, like if you don't block, I think, and items and so on, right? That's maybe why I'm so high level, because this game you level a lot faster than the original game, not because I'm playing it so perfectly. But yeah, I'm very high level compared to the original game. Here, finally back home. Was Kevin's home country. Yeah, Kevin's like, no, I don't hate humans. Yeah. Oh, there's a new item there, maybe some weapons. So the setting, well, only 2 better. It's like super. What is the difference? Yeah, like whatever though. But that's a lot better. 13 though. Yeah, that's a lot more. Yeah, so that's good. I need to save in my seed anyway. But let's see. Pretty expensive buying stuff. You can barely buy stuff. So now we have the money again. liked it in the game. I liked it. I liked it. You have to actually think a little bit what to buy. I would say one thing with the game, though. I think that's one of the weaknesses of the game. That the items are just items in a sense. It's the same thing in the original game, right? A weapon is just a weapon. It's like, oh, next spear is better. There's no difference between. There's no, attributes to weapons, right? Every weapon is just a higher value weapon. There's never like, oh, this weapon, it does this stuff. This weapon gives 10 more attack power. Yeah, they never really have anything important to think about the weapons. So should we here then? What is that? Yeah, so that's actually, so you get to 10, if you get to 10 little cactus, you get 10% discount. We have that one. And I expect this thing to be important to get the advanced class. Was it a katana? I think so. Yeah, more like a switch kind of sword. I don't know, this city is like pointless in the original game. I wanted something to talk to here, but I don't think so, because yeah, so I mean, I don't talk to people here. The city is pretty much like. It's probably nothing here in the city. So there was in the first game, the original game. But but you can learn new passives from people in towns. It's rare in the game, but you can do it. So you want to miss out on learning a passive, right? But usually that is a kind of like a more meaningful character, right? But not always. One passive you learn by looking at some dancers. Yeah, it's like a dancer, right? So kind of, exotic dancer place, right? Exotic dancers, yeah. If you watch their dance, their seductive dance, you get like this magic boost passive, which is useless for my team. But you, so you do want to see different stuff in the game. You do want to explore the different NPCs and so on. You might learn some new passive. So here we go. Back home again. Carl! Yeah, you can even find Carl's grave, so it's, I guess. A lot of Carls. And this is the best place to be Kevin, right? Because it's always night here. It's moon, it's a moon place, so it's always going to be in night form.
ようやく獣人と戦えるんだな。楽しみだぜ。
Always be in so later then, when you're doing the moon god is to be massive devil guy, giant devil. You want to do it last with Kevin, right? Because that's the easiest part of Kevin, because you're always in mirror form. So you want to save that place really late, because Kevin is the good boss. Oh yes. So you can bring it over, yeah. Then that sounds really OP then if you play in the second time, because you can bring over like a different, yeah, what you learn like Kevin is one, for example, like luck, moving your armor with your luck tag and so on. So it's really easy second time then. Interesting, this is the stats for experience. Yes, that's it. Little cactus. 11. Occasionally double XP, eh? 4 more for double XP. Sometimes. Stuff here. What is another path? Ah, the werewolves.
私が倒します。皆さんは任せていいですよ。
So usually this animation looks like Kevin, right? These they have the same abilities in the game. Which makes sense also because it's less budget, right? So the werewolf guys in the original game, they will have like Kevin's ultimate abilities. Yeah, they will have the same moveset, right? Because it's cheaper, so it makes sense, but probably it's a new game. This is probably the right path. So let's first go on to the the bridge over there. Where you can see that is really explored because Kevin started this area. Yeah, so we really explored the bridge part. There's a wrong path. Yes, and this is the so much fun. A lot of werewolves. Yeah, then they have the cabbage, the dark cabbage that like the main piece. This is the right pattern, what's the other pattern? Then both might lead to him. No, golden path is an item, okay. Let's go back then. It's very like an item right north of this place, so let's go back. I mean, it's almost an item. Very typical JRPG. This game has definitely typical JRPG design. Always a chef, every wrong end, every wrong exit, every wrong dead end pathway has a. It's very much like how it should be in a classic game. Like, yeah. Always chef, every wrong path. Wow. Super exciting, but I'm hoping for like a weapon to Kevin. Fitting this weird area. There's probably no point going out having started. So we really looted that place for long down there in the first part of here. Need to get Kevin there. So here's the moon palace or moon tower, tower. This boss then is really hard in the game, depending on who you're playing as. But I guess some characters, this boss is like almost impossible unless you grind a lot in the original game. If you play like Angela and Charlotte, they will die with ability. He does this like again, my favorite move, the cutting of the 3D, the screen becomes 3 parts, and it's like it flies away the screen. That does like 500 damage and immediately defeats Angela and Charlotte. In the game. They die immediately. They have no chance of surviving it. So this boss is very, very strong in the game. But how it's made now when the boss will do abilities. This is probably you probably evade it now instead. But it might do more damage, right? If you know how it is. So that's what happens. Here he is. So this is of course straight up Kevin's story here. Yeah, they fight some witches. The witch are wizards. Punch shot there.
この俺様にかなうはずがあるまい。さすがはルガー様。お見事でございます。おやつらの死体は私めが処理しておきますので、お先にお城へお戻りください。さて、今日もなかなかうまそうな魂を手に入れることができましたよ。答えられませんね。
The first time they mentioned Mass Mage, the first time they name dropped the big baddie, like the Darklist Thanatos. They shipped it around.
最近ちょっと間引きすぎましたからね。我が主仮面の同志様は聖域への扉を開くにあたり、禁断の古代呪法のためにたくさんの魂を必要とされている。こうして私が途中でピンハネしているのがバレたら殺されてしまいますよ。ああ、もしもし。おや、獣人王のボンクラ息子のお帰りかね。
お前、カールの命戻る。嘘ついた。
へへ、バカ。そんなのに引っかかるなんてまだまだガキってことよ。ま、そういう単純なバカほど。
But I like how they give him this weird, he has like a weird, yes, weird, you know, scarecrow movement pattern.
ウルフにしちゃ上出来だったわよ。
貴様。
We are friends though. We happen to Kevin's bros though. We happen to Duran and Rice. Yeah.
今、お前の魂もカールのもとに送ってやるよ。私の腹の中にね。
待てよ。
Oh, here we go. Nice, yeah.
何あんたたちや。人の食事の邪魔をするとは。
But maybe Kevin appears anyway if you don't have him. Because Hawkeye appeared in. Yeah, so maybe they're gonna have Kevin appear. He appears anyway for the same scene, right? All the three are sitting in the same Kevin. And you find Luger anyway. Probably, because they had like Hawkeye appearing. Saving Jessica from, yeah, with the cutscene. Yeah, that's the moon tower. Yeah, and he has the same color as Kevin's best form, dark pattern. Let's see now. He's so, yeah, so he's Luger. He might be incredibly strong. Oh, here we go. He does the best ability. Unavoidable? Yeah, I think so, because he was stuck on her, so that is really worse. But that's I get my strength buff going here. He needs to cut down for Kevin's That's a lot of damage though. A lot of damage. This thing then, yeah, it's just okay, can't avoid it. Oh, almost dying. More heal, I guess. Keep healing. Yeah, that's the right hand back yourself for strength. Yes, no button, just right button. Yeah, Minna, he's angry! Whoa! You have to die there, okay. Ooh, he's dead. Yeah. 10 life left, was lucky. Defense down as well. Ah, it's higher now, okay, so it's higher left. Oh, I got him fast now. He's getting old. Okay, Okay, he's definitely but... Oh, yes, he's fine. Whoa! That's a new ability. Run. But yeah, so I think this build we have is really strong, right? We're playing the Kevin. I'm giving Kevin everything. I'm giving Kevin like all the stuff, and they have a strength buff on him and so on. So he's like doing insane damage. So the enemies are die like flies now. The game, broken the game, yeah, min-maxed the game too much there. So this is like a really weird. I hope they keep in this really. It's a really weird scene now. I hope they keep this scene when he had to save him here. Yeah, but you never want to be a warrior, right? You have a warrior heart.
格闘の奥義を教えられながら育てられたお前がルカ俺は獣人王様から格闘奥義を喉から手が出るほど教えてもらいたかっただからお前のことが死ぬほど羨ましかったんだしかし俺は一介の獣人兵それも叶わぬ
No moon is gonna appear. It's like a super. I did keep the same. Yeah, you wanna be a warrior, so. Remember that Kevin is a pacifist. You know. Storyline why he's a pacifist, even though we like beat up everything we see all the time, but yeah.
お前十分強い獣神王の後継者お前にこそふさわしい
ケビンありがとうよ今度生まれ変わったらお前と戦ってそして完全勝利してやるぜその日までにできるだけ強くなっておけよ
Yeah, Kevin is always pain when he's home. He's a horrible life all the time. But this is like a really weird scene now, and I hope they keep the weird scene. Here we go. Yeah, so the moon spirit, Luna was up here. Yeah. And with her, we can open up the dryer place. She must be like an alien in Bayonetta. Yeah. This is super strange now. This is like a super weird scene now, and he's gonna save him now. And it's like, what? I can only grant his final wish. I don't know why Luna has power to, because the other elements have like no power whatsoever. They can do shit, yeah, but she has some kind of weird power here. Which is only she has. Yeah, another one didn't do anything. This is super strange. So yeah, so she saved his life for making him a baby, and it's like, what? Yeah, so he's a baby now. Exactly, on the way to save him. And yeah, I don't know why any other spirit. Luna is the only spirit in the game that has abilities. The other spirits doesn't do anything. They just give you abilities, but yeah. Yeah, so baby LUGHAR, and yeah, and then they also don't raise him. He's gonna let him in the forest now. Yeah, underweight. This is so weird. Another baby is gonna leave into the forest. I hope they keep the original story here. Yeah, the baby is gonna go into the forest. I mean, they're like, he's like, no problem. He's a werewolf kid. They grew up alone with the wolves in the forest. Yeah, he's a baby, and he's like, it's fine. He's a werewolf baby. It's how we do it. Exactly. They're raised in the wild. So apparently every baby is left in the wild with a werewolf.
森の動物たちが赤ん坊を拾って
It's the beast, but wait! It's a weird backstory. So I have to assume that Kevin, how did they know whose child and so on? They just let their babies, they drop them in the forest and then they like pick them up when they're like 5 or 10 or something like that. So how does they know who's the one's child, right? Because they're like, whatever, just throw my kid out in the forest for a while. Doing the piccolo well feather, yeah. They just drop them in the forest to fight monsters. Well, I mean, the evil Death Jester guy used... Yeah, that weirdo guy kinda walked up there, so I feel it's probably not safe because he's super evil. Oh yeah, there you see the boss too. You see that, yeah, the giant goat weirdo guy. So here we get... Oh, a pasty for Nulgar. Oh, that actually sounds really good then. Use 10% more damage to any boss, right? Actually, here we go, some Moon Saber, yeah, same thing, right? Like Lifesteal. Oh yeah, Moon Energy. That's probably like a Kevin ability, Light Kevin. Like Light Kevin and Light Dark Kevin. Yeah, increase the crit chance. And that is like the, yeah, the gravity spell that it's used to the bosses. But yeah, but I just love the general story. They're like, there's a baby, I leave him be. That's how we do it. We're beastmen. Yeah, he's gonna live in the forest. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think his name is weird in English. Yeah, Gormond. Because I mean, I'm thinking when you see Gormond, when you played it in the classic fantasy as a kid and so on, I've beaten it the times, right? So I've seen 2 different translations for the game and so on, and I talked to some translations. But in the game I grew up as a kid, usually it was called like Death Jester or something similar to that. Yeah. So this name Gormand is definitely strange. Death Eater sounds a lot more like his. So he eats souls and so on. What is a strange Gormand? It's a strange name.
マナの剣を狙っている魔法王国アルテナやナバールの美獣と同じオイラだって負けない。
そうね、残っているのは火の精霊のドリアードだけよ。英雄王様がおっしゃっていたランプ花の森のどこかにいるというリオール村の妖精王様を探しに行きましょ
う。Yeah, so now we can enter the dry place. Oh, did he open his door? Yeah. Nope. We can't. Yeah, you can even see on the map that that's like a... This door here will lead to a staircase. Yeah, because they have the arrow, right, so... Continue later when we get the storyline. But as I mentioned earlier, this is probably the place to do the last. When I'm gonna do the beasts, the god beast things, I will definitely probably do this the last, right? Because Kevin always in werewolf form here. It's awesome. Yeah, so Kevin is certainly gonna be in werewolf form this place all the time. I do kind of want to visit Carl's grave though. Cool. The name is doing to me. I have to damn off the nice at me. Yeah, this should be to so many up the air. gonna be bright now. Yeah, here comes the sun in my face. It's gonna be bright. Let's go back to where Kevin starts. Good. So when you play Kevin, you couldn't walk past this part here, I believe. You couldn't go down here. Yeah, so it's like we could get last time. Chakra band. That actually sounds pretty good. Then could be some new, yeah, better items for Canada. That's just an XP here. Yeah, just max the right. More damage. I probably want more luck. Luck is like the dexterity. Luck is now is dexterity, so you more crit and so on. So I probably want to max the luck in there. And then I guess stamina, more life. It's pretty bad though, so I probably don't care about either of these two things. And spirit is like magic expensive, I don't know. Everything is pretty pointless. I'll probably give us for stamina. I guess it's probably better when you get to the next class. If we do wrong, then we max out. Yeah, there's healing. Now I think you get more health if you want. There's a tank guy. Yeah, so stop more defenses. Left or right between strength. And then maybe more luck again. That's a lot of mana saved, but I don't think you use them enough to really warrant that. Yeah, let's go for lucky as well. The interesting ability is basically healing and healing more. Interesting ability. Might be good. I guess it stacks with also like MP items with the mana. Yeah, it's something like, god damn it, son. And I can't, that's like, if I go here, yeah, I can't see shit. I'm gonna blind it. It's the same time every damn day. It's like, around this time here, the sun just maximizes my face, yeah. It's so incredibly bright now. It's like, nice business here. Much abilities. Let's back to the kingdom. They're missing with the fourth grave. Probably got everything here, and I'm thinking where is his grave again? So you can have like a scene there in the original game where you want to cast grave, you like, you know, interact with the grave. I don't know exactly here it is here. Okay, it says that. Yeah. I was hoping that might be some passive, right? Maybe some passive could have been learned from interacting with the cult wave there. No. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Dryad place. It's the Elf Kingdom. So you have to be able to have Luna. She's gonna remove that like branch that's covering the entrance. That's probably all items here. I need to get a better headband, Kevin. Chakra band here. Or chakra is like a... I mean, chakra is usually, you know, like a monk skill, right? Professor, right? Yeah. Like an FF, well, tact is probably the best version of chakra. They also have it with Amaranth and chakra at 9. You have chakra in FF7 Remake, for example. But FF7 Remake, it just gives you mana, or sorry, it gives you health. Chakra is a really good ability in all the FF games because it gives you mana back. So yeah, so this is a thing when you play Amaranth, the best thing against Osman at 9 because you play him, use his what's it called? His the trance ability. He's like the limit breaker in 9, right? You use Chakra with Amaranth, he gives everyone full mana and full health. He's super good against Osman, like the best boss, right? The last boss. Very important to get everyone's mana back in that game. So Chakra is a classic FF9 move, definitely. So here we go. So we're gonna get to the Kappa guy. And this hit they had, I don't know. This hit never had any purpose. Something in there. You know, yeah, sit it. You can buy stuff and sleep here. You know. Do that. What am I doing? What's my flute? Nice. They should be close, I think, because it's gonna be on the side of the water, right? Especially on the island over here. That name is so weird, right? Benevodons. They used to call like the god beast or like the mana god, yeah, the mana beast in the. So here. Yeah, sun is. The game has decently long loading times. Yeah, I mean I've seen worse in my life, obviously, but some games have even worse like that. But they're pretty long sometimes. Sun. Oh, so you can get like a cutscene here, so yeah, definitely open one up. Land, Bloom, Woods. So those bee girls, they have rise abilities because they have like spears, so they have the same rise special abilities. So yeah, the outfits. So now Luna can remove this, I don't know why. Like, oh, it's like a plant from her forest, from the Dark Moon Forest. That's the forest. But she's like a Bayonetta baby, right? Isn't she? One of the bad enemies. Like an angel head with four, yeah, one of the baby angels with 4 wings. Here we go. Charlotte? How did she get here? Charlotte? She kinda gave us a backstory, right? Yeah. Oh yeah! Man, her text is something for to say. I have to say, that tempts me. The translation of her voice is amazing. They spent a lot of time with like, how can we write these words almost unreadable? Yeah, they really spent a lot of time making her sound, you know. You say you solve it, yeah. Tweet. I kind of want to hear her in English. Japanese is great too, but I kind of want to hear her in English. The weird words there. How do you say? You say, yeah. It's like. So with the plants. So the red plants, yeah. Oh, I know this. It's the red. I regret I didn't play with Charlotte. She's amazing in this remake. I regret I didn't play with Charlotte. But I can't have my main character, right? But yeah, we can't do it next playthrough because Kevin to be the same boss that's really boring. Yeah, unfortunately, I want to play as the main character now, but that would make me have the exact same journey as Kevin. So next time I replay the game, I'll probably will play with either. I'm gonna play with the character. Right? We're gonna play Hawkeye, Angela, and Charlotte. I guess we'll play either Hawkeye or Angela as the main character. Thank you. He spits other mushrooms? Yeah, so XP boost there, took no damage. Yeah, 10% boost. It's gonna be a really big dungeon. This place is pretty big in the original game because you go wrong forever. Yeah, it's like a labyrinth. Like if you get the man outside like a forest labyrinth. Classic JRPG. They lost in the inside. Assist. And there's an assassin. What Joker there? This is assassin lamp. It's like assassin and ant, but they're like bees though. So they were ants. And they go, Charlotte! Charlotte! Yeah, so those beagles they're like rices, yeah. Her name now, Lady. No. Yeah, basically, Lady B. Yeah, Lad. I guess that's what Lady. Red flowers. The flowers. Yeah, follow the red flowers. When you play with Charlotte, she kind of has like a, I don't know, flashback or something. She reminds you. Yeah, please clear my path for me. Yeah, kill everything for me. That's very Charlotte's strategy. Yeah, you guys can just kill it for me. Man, I wish they made the remake with the Aussies characters. That would have been a remake there. I mean, it's a remake. Yeah, everyone's playing at the same time, right? Really abandoning the whole concept of replayability. Like, have you ever played a classic X-Men game? You can play every... There's an X-Men arcade game, right? You can play 6 characters at the same time, like a beat-em-up game. You're playing Wolverine and so on at the same time. This game is crazy. Like that game. That's how you want the game. This is the entrance into the, I guess, the forest later on. Or the pumpkin boss, whatever his name is. Stuff there. Whoa. There's that rice thing there. It's hard to jump because it's like flying over the flowers. Damn it. Oh no, I think I lost it, huh? Level up, you get some XP back, health back, XP, health back. There we go. So in the original game, this place is like a, you know, an intersection, right? You just say the same thing, like a square, like a cross, right? And if you don't follow the red flowers, you just come back to the same place again. So it's like an endless loop of cross path, yeah, like intersection paths. You can never really get anywhere. So if I follow this red, but I want to get that item. I guess, but I want to get the item. I was like, how do you get the item? There's item stuff in here. How do you get the item?
すごく大きいですね。今からこの森のどこかにあるエルフの国を目指すんですよね。雰囲気的に普通。
They send out all the mushrooms. It's weird. Like, what are they doing? They're like throwing out their mushrooms at me? Item up here, I think? Yeah, this should be the way to that chest, sorry. Oh, nice now. Extra damage. Yeah, so now we're entering the kind of interesting coaster ride. I guess the map is gone now because it's like we're in that section of the path here. Yeah, so now there's no map, but this is pretty easy, you just have to follow the red. And if you don't, then I guess you friendlessly in the second space. Why the fuck up? Why am I doing like that? So it's like doing it. Yeah. So I like that, yeah, you can kind of chain that. Obviously, it's a very possible. It's a very simple. I mean, I've played some really complicated games. We have to have some secret forward path, right? I played some modern games where it's like, wow, you have to go in this exact perfect path, right? Like left, right, up, left, right. Actually, you have to read back and yeah, I played some games which almost like no indication of how you're doing it. Yeah, like there's no tips or tricks on how you're finding it. Also remember when you play like the Fire Team in the game is desert. You get to the last end of the game, and it's desert and walk. Look at its charge in desert and figure out how to walk is complicated. This is a very simple, yeah, it's one of the easiest little forest here. You have to walk into the and no mana left also. Candy. We had to game up in candy addictions. Yeah, just follow the red ones. If they didn't have Charlotte there, it would still be easy, right? Just follow the red ones. It's like, yeah, it's definitely one of the easiest forest things. So I think they could have done something more with that. Obviously, yeah, I think it's fair to say they could have done something more interesting there. They could have done it more interesting, but they could have made it a little harder maybe to get the red pants on. Yes, here we go. You should be the elf. Human with pointy ears. Should be 2 graves we actually see. Might be over here everywhere. Classic graves here. Who has us all? I don't like humans. But I'm a beast man though. I'm just half human and half werewolf, so I don't think it should be angry with me now. But okay. I guess you can't talk to them because they're like humans. Yeah, so they're all ignoring you. It's a black low ass over again. You probably can't chop it one to the talk to you. So let's go to the mayor, the grandpa here. It's gonna be like, I wouldn't mind when we talk to us. It's a lot bigger than what's gonna be. He also has a lot of hair. A lot of this character has eyebrows that are, yeah, they should be blind with all the eyebrows. How can you see like that? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, being like a fairy carrier is amazing in this world. Everyone respects the fairy. But the game still is, yeah, the game still gives you the general, you know, Charlotte storyline here. Charlotte. Yeah, Dare.
無理もない。お前がこの村からウェンデルに引き取られていった頃はまだ幼すぎて何も覚えていないんだろう。
あんたさんが妖精王でちか。あ、それよりもうちのおじいちゃんが大変なんでち。妖精王のおじちゃん、うちのおじいちゃんを助けて。光の司祭様は生徒を守る結界を張られた時に禁断の古代地方をお使いになり、
Don't you remember who removed that barrier willingly?
倒れられたそうです。
そうだったのか。司祭殿とは二度と関わり合いになることはないと思っていたが、リロイとシェーラがあの世で導いているのかもしれん。
パパとママが？
そうだよ、シャルロット。リロイとシェーラはずっとそのことで悲しんでいた。エルフと人間の恋は
I got some goosebumps. I got some goosebumps. There's a classic scene right there. That, yeah, they have some half, you know, human and elf marriage.
リロイとシェーラは命よりも大切なものがあると、このディオールの村に駆け落ちして結婚しよった。
Of course, her,
実に幸せそうな彼らを見て、わしは説得を諦めたのじゃ。それからしばらくして、リロイもシェーラもシャルロットが生まれるとすぐに他界した。しかし彼らは決して後悔はしていなかったよ。
Yeah, with the classic Charlotte.
光の司祭殿は
She's
最後まで息子のリロイを許してやれなかった。
Her grandparents are like the priest of light and like the elf leader, so quite a powerful kid there.
この村からシャルロットを引き取っていったのじゃ。そしてわしは再びこのような悲しいことが起こらないよう、このディオールの村を人間界から隠し、エルフたちだけでひっそりと暮らしておったのじゃ。
パパ、ママ。
しばらくそっとしておいてやろう。司祭殿の不治の病、マナが少なくなってしまった今、おそらくこのわしにもどうすることもできん。
やはりマナの剣を手に入れ、マナの女神様の復活を待ってお願いしてみるしか方法はなさそうね。
妖精王、フェアリーとオイラたち、聖域への扉開くため各地の精霊たちを探してる。木のマナストーンの近くへはどう行けばいい？
ランプ花の森の北西にマナの女神像があるはずじゃ。そこで月の精霊ルナの力を使いなさい。夜に反応するランプ花は自ら道を開くであろう。
Oh, that's the heavy, yeah, so it's kind of weird though. Not only are they against elf and human marriage, but they also like die from having elf and human marriage, yeah. Yeah, they have to become a human. Also the partner, it's like what is this world? This is a really weird setting there. It's like, well, if you're marrying a human, you will, the both also the human will die faster too. It's like, really? At least it makes sense, I suppose, in this world that they are against human and elf love, right? Because they're like, no, you die from it. So, yeah. Good point. There's a lot of different people in this world. zoom in though, man.
いらっしゃいませ。さあ、どんどん見てってね。
Was weak the one I have? How's this weak against you? So here I wish the game. This I think is one of the issues with the game. I like the original game too. Here I wish this new armor here has some other, like, oh, this plate armor gives you 5 unity or something interesting, right? This is like I just weaker. So it's very. How much money though? I want to see what the weapon guy says first. He has 2 weapons. Yeah. So here again, right? This one is just the cheaper and it's weaker. Like, what's the point of buying the flammer where Polish Merde is just better, right? For a slightly more cost, right? So why would you ever buy this weapon? Because you have no money whatsoever, but you know what I mean. Same here, asset law. Well, one more. It's very little more for him. Just afford this one. Just, yeah, 178 gold left. So the game is, yeah, but I liked it in the game. I think too many games has, you know, it gives you too much money. Not really. You have too much money, and it's like, why are you buying everything, right? I mean, it's like it's better when there's strategy in the game, you know, managing your money in the game, right? Then the game is throwing like, oh, you have 10 billion gold coins. That is really strange, I feel. For example, we just played it. Like, I know, but we played the game, so it's hard not to compare it. F7 Remake. In that game, money has no value. Yeah, very early in the beginning, maybe the first few hours. But after playing the game for a few hours, it's like whatever. You can buy every item you ever see. You can buy, materials. It doesn't matter. You can buy all stuff. You know. We shot it now then. Not here. That would make more sense. But the most game, unfortunately, I think you choose to buy everything, without ever caring about, you know, the economy of your. Like here, I had to decide, right? Did I want to buy a weapon or armor? I couldn't buy both of them. I have to go and grind for a lot of time. Sure, you could probably sell some random items though that you have, like this claws that you don't use, like the, I don't know, the elemental weapons. I guess. Yeah, so now I'm gonna have to find the earlier, it's Luna again, all the like random paths. One more bam. Should I move it? You can't life point them, it's just one life point. You can in the game, so just that one. I like that they import AI into DOS stuff, they actually use abilities. Like I said again though, FF12, that's freaking best, you know, the gadgets are amazing. They have abilities, yeah, you can control them, how they want to do and behave and so on. Pretty awesome. For example, FF15 or FF7 or even whatever, in those games, I would have wished I could tell the AI to be like, when I have low life, use your cure on me or something. But no, you don't. You have to use their, it is much better. I actually telling you how to heal you sometimes. But yeah, the gamut system as well was amazing. You could strip the AI to be like, as soon as someone has less than half life points, you know, creep, right? Or if someone dies, revive them, and you can prioritize them right the gambit, so you will be like, revive is first, healing is second, And then third is like if someone is fire weak, throw fire again, right? And the fourth one is like, you know, if someone is ice weak, throw this one, and so on. Otherwise, do attack. Yeah, that was so good. Simple if statements, so awesome. There we go. Fine. Quick search here. I can't spell that freaking name. Yeah, I was trying to Google when Gleipnir is out, but the thing is that I spell Gleipnir in the Swedish way, the proper way. I'm spelling it in the English way. So, as with like Loki and Odin and so on, right? No, I don't. When I grew up, right, and today things like Marvel movies, people call Loki. I say Loke, right? That's the actual name, yeah, Loke, not Loki, the I, that's, no, don't have I. And the same thing with the Odin, that's Odin's name, yeah, Odin, not Odin. So Gleipnir then, similar thing, right? Gleipnir is spelled with, yeah, the Gleipnir, I would say probably. So Gleipnir has both an I and an I, so like Gleipnir. But in English you write it like Leap, yeah, it's kind of weird. So, the common occurrence there, what I'm wondering what you're thinking about, what is changing E and I solid. And this can do it, yeah, I think that, yeah, Luki. Also playable to do that, Luki, the wrong father. Has it been Luke, yeah, would be a better name. Loki drar svar, det är väl sant där då. Yeah, this Beagles was pretty powerful with the whole constant spamming of that right wing. So big, so he's a huge area. So draw has to keep the healing in. Heal more for still. Out of mana again there. And it's sassy also, that's fine. Might be like more here. Cactus! So, almost the next one here. Nej, jag nickade ost. Heter det original soundtrack? Okay, so let's see. Should be a boss here. Probably. Yeah. Looks like a boss fight, right? Oh yeah, the big flowers. How would it look in this game? So it opens up, we have like its head, right? Or like this, yeah, it's like a balance trap, but it has like a big thing in the middle, right? Like a festival in the middle. It's probably open up this thing later on then. Yeah, it's comments. Oh, it's sleeping. Everyone! Wow, it's so slow. He's so slow. Right. Just fast there. Okay, one of them. Oh. The blood is up. Yeah, now back to her. Get here. Just get on the strength buff. Awesome. We're on a action buff. Maybe put her on, I guess. Magic on the buff. Nice. There we go. Yeah. You do damage here. Yeah, he's down. There's abilities. Wow, it was no damage. It won't make that already. I need to have no line thing here. Yeah, it's opening up with flower now. There we go. Yeah, it's still immunity. Legs better. Level now, good. I hope. Okay, that's what I'm here. No. Then rules, okay. Okay, there we go. The new one ability here probably will. It's probably keep the leg, right? I think so. If just do it. But bam. Then hopefully. No, up. I have to have this weak from the down. But the bot is weak now. They're really weak. There you go. To the run it. So new ability just big. Whoa! Yeah. With that. Oh, okay, the camera angle there disappears close to it. That would be funky. So the game has some, yeah, there is some, like, you know, definitely the camera thing stored in on the game, obviously, sometimes. Oh, avoid somehow, where is it? Yeah, the back is. Wrong. Yeah, the game must have gone out. That is not weird. Yeah, the game has its issue, definitely. Again, they were disappearing because I'm so close to it. It's the far thing issue. The camera is so close to it. So escalation effect, I guess. But yeah. Whoa. It's now there. Safe there. The right, finish it. Slowly finish it. That was a funky. The game has issue with the. I think the camera is like the game. Probably gains big issue. Camera, yeah, weird. And yeah, every boss gets so over-expensive. So you're gonna easily be 38 before you can get to the advanced class thing, at least in the same place, the items. Question mark sleeves. And some closer after getting an error element. Dry charm. Oh, it's just you. It's like, what do you expect, fairy girl? Yeah, most of the beginning have eaten the spirits, right? And it's other one too, like it's normal one. Yeah, this is an issue for all the spirits. They get consumed by the random monsters. Yeah, it's a nice shy girl dryad, yeah. So usually in the mana games then, both Moon and Free Magic, so Dryad and Luna have the kind of weird abilities, right? It's like mana sword, you get mana back to attack damage, or aura wave, you get full meter faster as well. They have some kind of usually, yeah, usually way fewer spells for Dryad and Luna, but they're usually better than. But I would argue that Moon Save is the worst though. You can see your life steal and doesn't do the damage. Kevin is like, he believes though. You look for it, yeah, I believe in you girl, yeah, it's Gambara girl, Gambara! It's good Kevin, give yourself support there. Are you certain? Nice, yeah, Kevin is like, I believe in you, come on! Yeah, but he's like a shy, you know, lack of confidence little girl. Yeah. Where the gnome is like, oh yeah, explosive time! He's like, yeah, he's like crazy, like, and the fire guy is like, yeah, I'm all fired up, you're gonna burn everything. Yeah, every element has some kind of, you know, more personality, yeah, so kind of stereotypical. Yes, so you obviously. It'd be a nice next party, go into the mana tree. And next playthrough, yeah. So it's late now, it's 30 minutes now. 忘却の島は各地のマナストーンのエネルギー流が一箇所で交わるマナエネルギーの中心地。昔、マナストーンをコントロールする古代魔法が封印された時、あの島のことも人々の記憶から忘れ去られてしまった。Well, the island is in the middle of the continent. The island is in the middle of the continent, though. How to find it? 私が聖域から最後の力を振り絞って最初にこっちの世界に出現したのもあの島の上空だったの。よし、急ごう。Yeah, so she revealed to everyone. Did you a dried charm? Yeah, so leaf sabers actually get mana. Or we call it mana, so basically when you do damage you get mana back, which is decent. It's pretty decent good, yeah. But you get reflect, which is very good. It's like a short spell probably in this game. Maybe Duran can learn it. It's really good. And then from poison magic and so on, yeah. But also gets for probably Angela spell this game. Poison mother. But yeah, your level in this game is so much higher. I keep saying it, but it is incredibly much higher than the real game. Because 38 is the place where you can approach the advanced class, right? And in this game then we're at 33 now. So it's only 5 levels left, right? And in the original game you have to fly and so you have to go to the Mirage Palace. It's like when you did all the God Beasts almost when you get advanced classes. Usually only part of the game. That being said though, I think it would be better for the game if you'd have the advanced class earlier. Think about it. That would be better because you get them so late in the game. There's only basically the last dungeon in the game and the last boss battle, kind of like the last boss battle of the dungeon, and then maybe one God Beast, maybe 1 or 2 God Beasts, but usually only 1 God Beast. That's like the amount of time you can be an advanced class, right? So basically only the last few hours of the game. So yeah, I think it's better actually. You can get advance earlier, make the boss harder, right? Make the boss more interesting, and you have more abilities and more skills, so on, more passive stuff, right? A few hours earlier. Why not actually? So I'm thinking again, of course, is that well, then they, if this is done by purpose, they have to also have moved where you can farm the things. So they have to move the question seed marks on their enemies, if that's the case. So I'm interested to see here because yeah, we're very close here together. Well, yeah, I didn't see the beast fight, I mean, some bosses are, most bosses are much better now, right? I think again the trap boss is particularly a lot better. That was definitely the most exciting boss for severely better. LUGHAR was, I would say, disappointing, not like enormously, but he didn't have, I mean, I love his screen cutters in the whole game, so his abilities were pretty nerfed. Yeah, he didn't have the same like ability and so on. Yeah, that was not even close to the classic one where he destroyed the whole game, right? That looked way more imposing in the game, as he blasted the whole thing. But I really want to see what the garbage can do. And I hope there are more like the trap with crazy voice and level up, but after this is take out yeah, so let's train it. So we have 4 points. I want to get luck. We have like ooh, now I feel everything is pretty, like, I don't care, yeah, it's like, I guess it's more health, but I want to, the thing is that I'm always going to use the build for Kevin. There's no way I'm going to use, like, the defense increase for Kevin. It's like full DPS here, he can go on DPS stuff, I don't care about his passes, right? So the only thing is, 5 stamina I feel is useless, but it's like, you want to go, like, 9 points for that, right? Almost ready to get more intellect. Music is pretty interesting though. You can hit someone and give them silence. But like some more cards maybe. Maybe going here. I'm not thinking about it more. Yeah, I don't know. With the ROM then, yeah, I'm gonna maximize this. Yeah, here we go. Maximize that attack skill. Now I have survive with interesting skills, so survive 1 health. Pretty good. That's a pretty good passive too, you can remove their damage, so let's take that skill. Yeah, definitely one turn. Quick here. And now then. I guess I want to get this in here. I'm good. It's curious 5, I think, more about this skill. Kevin then, hard. Everything is pretty useless. 5 stamina is probably the best thing, but it's almost like you want to save the points after you get the advanced left, because man, this is nothing here is exciting. And even if I put points in here now, yeah, it's pretty pointless. I'd rather save it for either level 8 or you might as well save it for more points anyway, whatever. Yes, it's pretty pointless. I won't have the enemy for that. Instant speed is magic defense. That might be more, yeah, instant spirits gives you, I guess it's that spirit is bad defense, so it's like, probably, otherwise. Also, Kevin plays the flute, he's the main character, I see it now. Even if you're drawn, yeah, he plays. Okay. Let's go to the mana. Die is like in the middle of the country. Smack in the center. I would say I do wish the game had some cycles. I don't know what the bad cycle is, but man, I wish the game had a little bit more. Okay, so we can swim now, we can go right, but nice. It's just the main story. You could have added a little more DLC. That's probably what the game could add. The game is longer. Really. Yeah, definitely. Could have been a little more difference here, right? Or as I mentioned yesterday, it's like either ice or fire, and then it's moon, and then it's tree, right? But couldn't they remove that and be like, you could just go either four of them, yeah. Ice, fire, moon, or dry. That could be better, probably. Just remove that, the order, and make the music be like, you know, an open, let them open every player. But there's really no point having that order in the game either. It has to be either, it's lost two. And afterwards, when you get to the mana beast thing, that is, you know, either 107, right? Then it's completely free having the order. So that's better, of course. That's better. Not the best strategy though, but yeah, I think that's the classic. Man, the fairy, he has a lot of mistakes in his storyline. The poor fairy. It would be nice though, testing it, yeah. That'll give me a nice... yeah.
いよいよじゃな。わしの力のすべてお前さんに託すぞよ。頑張るだす。
He's always fired up, yeah. Oh, that guy is always fired up. He's a salamander guy. He's always angry, always fired up. And they have massive heart. Yeah, so earlier, the heart is massive enough. The shade is almost dying or there's no power left. He's just a Genki, he's a Genki guy. Yeah, she's a, you know, Arara character. Arara spirit. And then Drive is shy and like, I guess I'll do my best. Exactly. I guess I can do something, yeah. Typical Drive. I guess I can like, maybe help out a little bit, yeah. I can do like a little boost, maybe. This is enough, hopefully. Yeah, so here we go. Opening that mana gate. Whoa. It's very bright. It's almost too bright. Here we go, the classic portal. Not fair for a weekend.
もうちょっとだったのに。頑張れ。もう一回。大丈夫、フェアリーさん。もう少しよ。頑張って。みんなありがとう。予想以上にマナが減少しているの。なかなか広がってくれなくて。もう一回だけやってみるね。
頑張れ、フェルシャン。 Here we go. Whoa, a massive vibration there. Yeah, there's a nice portal up there. Pearly gates to heaven. やったやった。扉が開いた。 I wanted to do it now because in the original game you saw the older bad guys flying in there now, yeah, in this weird state. Because they cut away the cannon flying here, so let's see how to do it here. Yeah, it's too high up. She wants to make a nice door here, right? That's the gate door. Like, no. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, so they're showing this ship. That's like obviously a magician ship there. Yeah, evil. Yeah, evil magician empire. They're gonna bomb us probably. Yeah. It's classic bad guys. They almost kill us over and over again. Yes, I almost killed you again, the good guys. And they fly past them. They do one bomb. Yeah, they could have 10 more people to die there, but yeah, it's like one is enough. Yeah, let's fly past them. So, like, so the Fairy's plan is helping the bad guys. It's like this is a very ongoing part of the Price of Mana storyline. How the Fairy actually helps them all the time. Right? Oh, you open the gate. You did this stuff. Right? Oh, great! Yeah, it's always like you just make it worse. Okay, there's more bombs here. One more bomb. But I mean, he could have spent this time here to kill us, right? And he will be, you know, he will be winning, yeah. But there's like 2 more bombs. That's probably enough to just stop them from interfering. It's like, okay. But yeah, so they think they're cutting out that importantly. Let's see what they're doing here, because again, the stage 17 is gone, right? The mode 17. So in the original game, after this thing, you will also see like the Beastmen will come flying on their like on the birds and so on. So let's see if they keep having that here. Okay, finally you will. Okay, okay. His body language is so weird, yeah.
獣人の獣人による獣人のための世界国家を打ち立てようではありませんか。よろしゅうございますね、獣人王様。くだらん、好きにしろ。はは。それでは。さあ、獣人兵の皆さん。
Yeah, so they fly like some. They fly by like holding on to this, like, you know, I don't know, big, yeah. Yeah, they're like, it's just their flying path. They're werewolf guys. They just fly by like, I don't know, holding on these big birds. Yeah, very effective way to get there. They have really big birds somewhere. But like even he also has a bird. Couldn't he get some kind of? He's like, yeah, this is how we do it. Yeah. Fly with the big birds. Strange. And then we're gonna see, of course, the last evil empire, yeah, the triple evil empire. Right? One of the classic thing with this game, right? Seiken Densetsu 3. They have 3 different bad guys on the same time. How do they fly now again? So they're like ninja. How do they fly? They have dark magic. Yeah. Evil empire guy. He's very screen time, I'm not sure. He's a very screen time. He's like the entertainment in this basically, yeah, and then you fight him. Right? It's like a weird thing, the doctor is gone, so he had to return there. As he planned, he perished. As he planned. I guess he's dead. Perfect. It's the plan we all wanted. Then we could easily revive anyways. It's like a weird thing. Oh, he died. He had to, you know, get the mana stone from the dark, the Makai, the dark, yeah, the demon kingdom, the demon realm. But wherever he can revive it. It's fine. It's like, okay, that seems easy. Oh yeah, they fly by the classic. Oh yeah, that's how they fly. They fly by the most iconic JRPG thing. A normal boat, a normal ship, right, with balloons. That's how they fly. Very, very classic SNES JRPG. It's like a wooden boat with air balloons or like some propellers, right? Typical propeller. Yeah, that's how they fly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the most simplistic way to fly there. I mean, when the mage has like, you know, high tech spaceship, right? Yeah, and the beast guys are flying with their monster birds. They have the the normal wooden shape with balloons. Yeah, it's they didn't really get so good engineering at the evil kingdom. They must be good at that. Yeah, but we survived easily. We didn't help them. That was no problem. I was like knocked down for a minute.
すぐに後を追わないと。追いかけるって言ってもな。あんな空の上。
Flaming. That's my true, you know, ultimate best girl. Yeah. Yeah, and Riot's not about it. It's an Amazon. So they know about the, you know, the bird and flight and so on.
ローラントの山頂、天の頂と呼ばれるところに翼ある者の父と呼ばれる山と空の守護神がいるの。
Send me a boy insane?
彼に頼めば後を追いかけることができるかも。
She's a girl though.
本当？急ぎましょう。
I wonder what happens if you don't have Rising. Would someone else know about this stuff? And they'd be like, I've heard about this. Yeah, I heard a legend from these people. But anyway, it'll be a nice next playthrough. We're gonna go and get a savior. Isn't it a save here somewhere? I guess we do. Yeah, so we're gonna go and get Flamey, and then we'll fly up to the right. So the next playthrough is gonna be classic area. We get to the Land Sanctuary, and that's kind of the start of the, I wouldn't say the open world, but kind of like you get Flamey, you fly there, and then you can actually fly around so to get the typical, yeah, the JRPG open world experience, right? The class with the, you know, land anywhere and so on. And then you can pick the order of your bosses and stuff like that. So there's gonna be a lot of dungeons and boss fights, stuff like that. Mostly, yeah, a lot of boss fights when you get that after the Land Sanctuary sort of. I'm gonna save here. Then we get Gleipnir, the weird, funky. It's still around, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so we watch Gleipnir now. Direction of that. Gleipnir is out. One strange anime, but I think it's one of the best anime seasons. It's really weird, really cool, interesting, you know, female characters. The yandere female character. So last week, the sister here, yeah, she's like, oh, that's my boy. Yeah, that's interesting. That's cool. I like that. I like the other girls, right? Interesting. And the main girl is crazy too, so it's like two crazy female main characters. Savior. But yeah, I wonder what happens on the right. But she's like, she doesn't mean, oh yeah, go here. Would someone else be like, yeah, we can go to that place? Whatever, the enemies are gonna be super low level. Yeah, the enemies are clearly, they're still level 14 there. So I'm interested to fight them. Yeah, they are not high level. Here I wish we let me escape the right, yeah. So this is a little bit like a mini game. It's on the, no, it's up there. Let's get to that place then, so I haven't been dropped yet. I'm done with all the enemies, there's no point. I mean, the enemies here with like 1 XP per enemy. Pretty pointless. Defeating any enemy. So let's quickly go up here. It is next to her castle. Here. Yeah, so she does like, my mother, I will revenge. Yeah, exactly the same as she's like the burning. It's like, for my mom, I promise her to protect my brother and so on. Yeah, that's how her mother Minerva. Yeah, so up there's her castle. Should be here. Thanks for that reminder, game. It's like, who's Carl? That's your best friend you have to kill. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Nice tip there what gave there, yeah. Usually it's like, you know, this is the menu button. Now it's like, Carl, you killed your best friend. Don't remember the yeah, don't forget about that. But thank you. Yeah, so here we are. And yeah, of course, you heard earlier, and then we couldn't walk past this.
リース様、ご無事でしたか？翼あるものの父。わかりました。今、秘密の通路をお開けいたします。リース様、どうかお気をつけて。
This was streamlined now when Rice knew about going here. Yeah. I wonder who's gonna say it otherwise. I mean, I guess some of the other characters will drop a line. I heard about this winged beast over there, maybe. Let's go there. Maybe you can help us. Yeah, maybe them will help us out. And now it's like Rice like, let's go there. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And in that sense, though, I would wish that in the moment where it's like, where's the next Mana Stone in the early in the game, right? And they have, let's talk to the king about the Mana Stone. I would love if Karen was like, I know a Mana Stone, the Moon Mana Stone or something. Someone's like, I know about that because I'm from the Mana Stone, I live next to it. That would have made a little more sense if someone was able to refer to, you know, their experience of living at the Mana Stone, right? But no, they're like, we have to go ask the king. They have no information about their own home country. Now I have to go to the king again. He knows stuff, but anyway, that's the end of Trials of Mana part, what is it, 7? So many parts. Yes, part 7. Sorry, I missed your comments earlier. I don't know why I didn't see the comments were being dropped. Usually it's put up, of course. Yeah, I saw Upper Runman, and but I didn't like it at all. I didn't review about it. Upper Runman for me was super. I think the opposite of that. When I watched Upper Runman in the beginning of that, I was like, man, this is so generic. I was like, it's Senku, but it's a bad Senku. I was like, man, because episode 1 of 2 of Upper Runman for me is too much like, how would I say it? It's just, it's very stereotypical, right? And they're giving you a backstory in the anime. Episode 1 and 2 is pure backstory, but the backstory is very, very generic. It's like the Chinese girl, and then I was like, you can't drive, you're a woman! And she's like, I will prove you! It's, you know, it's very much that, right? Where they're just telling you, like, you see this, like, you know, fighter chick, and that's like Shinji, oh, whatever. But yeah, her typical, you know, badass fighter chick, right? Wants to be a driver in this car race, and every man is like, you can't drive, you're a lady, ladies can't drive, it's too dirty for you, you can't be a grease monkey, that kind of thing, right? And it's like, yeah, so it's not horrible, but it's, man, you have seen that exact storyline in like a billion other movies and so on, right? And the problem with that is that I thought it's Eminem, they spent an episode explaining that, and it's like, well, you probably could give me the same story in like 3-4 minutes, because I know exactly what it's going for, right? And episode 1, you have the classic crazy mad scientist main character, and it's explained in one whole episode. One full episode explains his backstory. But when I saw Appare Ranman, Appare is the main character, when I saw him, the first line, he's like, hey man, give me that in this step, yeah. And if stuff, when I saw the Appare, that gave me enough information about who is this main character. And then I had this 20-minute episode telling me the exact same thing that I saw in the first minute, because the whole 20 minutes is exactly the same as the first minute. Like, it's exactly the same thing. It's not different. It's not depth. So for me, he's like a Senku, right? He's like a knockoff Senku. I watched the Stone. A lot of Stone is more better than so it's so good. A lot of Stone, right? And Senku is a great character, and Upper Ranman is like, he's very Senku-ish, but it's just worse in every regard. He's less interesting, he's less funny, and he's less intelligent. Senku. But it's basically the mad scientist character, but he doesn't have the charisma that Senku has. So I was like, man, that was strange as being a big Dr. Stone fan, seeing that anime. So I think episode 1 and 2 was pretty weak. They weren't like the worst thing ever, but they were like, you know, I've seen this backstory before, but I don't want to spoil the Stone too much. But the Stone has this great like father backstory about his father and how that, you know, reflects Senku. And he's like, damn, he's like dead up in space. And like the Stone actually has like a really good backstory for Senku and his father. It's a really good backstory. It's like 15, 16, really emotional. Where Ranman is like, it's the generic, you know, my father hates me because I'm a crazy scientist guy, whatever, I go, but my mom hates me too, but my sister likes me, even though I blow up her house or something. Yeah, it's like, oh man. So it was pretty mediocre, I felt, the anime. The thing is that PA Works, which is the creator of the anime, they are very famous, I would say, but they're very iconic, good fights, these figures. So they did Seiken Densetsu, which I read last year. They did Fairy Gone, which I did the first season last year, and so on. They're very good fights in those animes, but the general story is really bad. The story is not good in those PA Works, but the fights are really good. So I think that Upper Ranman is gonna be a good anime when you actually get into the drive thing, right? It's a racing anime. Episode 1 and 2, they never race, not for a second. But when they actually race, it's probably gonna be really good because, again, their fights are really cool in Paragon and so on, and the music is really good. So that's a good part of the animes. Unfortunately, then Upper Ranman, episode 1 and 2 is like it's just generic storyline in the beginning. It's like Street Fighter, the racing anime. You know, everyone is a stereotypical character with no real backstory. It's like, this guy wants to fight because this guy's a cowboy, and this guy is he's like stereotypical, you know, to the extreme. But anyway, I really want to see them actually racing, but the anime now got postponed, right, because of the issue, right? So episode 3 is out, and then the anime got postponed because of, you know, a lot of anime has postponed, right? So I don't know. That's an anime you have to watch more when they're actually gonna race, right? You have to watch more of it. But unfortunately, then what we got before the postponing happened, because of the days, right, was pretty bad. I think not the worst thing ever, but just pretty mediocre. It's like generic backstory, but where's the fight, the race time? That's what interesting, right? So I think the anime would have been a lot better if it started with racing and then it would have, you know, backstory. They would have flashed by the characters a little bit during the race. That probably would be a lot better. It would be more interesting. You'll be a little more into it, and then you'll be interested backstory. Or actually, honestly, in my opinion, don't have the backstory. I think that again, Ranma Battery was so generic. Chinese Girl, so generic. They could have skipped over the backstories, and I would have known exactly the same about the character anyway. So they could have skipped the backstory, just went to the race. Oh, it's so strange. They could have skipped over the backstory and then probably been better. Went to the race. And I'll say one thing though, which I was disappointed on in this topic here, before we end this stream and go to Gleipnir. I watched Colorful World from the same company, right? PA Works. Irusko Sekai, it's called in English. Irusko something. Colorful World. And I liked the anime about the girl that can't see color. Everything is black and white. She's like, I don't remember why really. She kind of like bullied / doesn't like magic. They have some kind of magic in the world, so you can't see color at least. And she's go back in time, and she befriends this like her grandmother. And she's a really cool grandma. She befriends her grandma and her friends when Grandma was young, and so on. That was pretty good. It's like a love story and a bit so on, right? But then he just dropped the ball, and he just dropped the ball massively. It was pretty good in the beginning, and then the episode was so weak. I was so disappointed, and especially the last episode. Whatever, I got spoiled now. The last episode was so weird because she befriends all these people, right, in the past, right, 60 years in the past. She befriends like her grandma and her grandma's friends, and she's like falls in love with a man, right, in that age and so on. And then it's anime. She travels back to the future, right, 60 years in the future, and nothing happens. That just ends the anime there. She's kind of like, oh, I'm back home, and it's like the end. She just had to visit her lover, right, from the past, because obviously her lover has probably married someone else now. So, but she could have visited her, you know, old lover, right? He knows about time travel and the magic, so you could have visited him now, or one of the other. Kind of has like 2 lovers, but yeah, 2, you know, boyfriends. Kind of. Could have visited them in the future. Could have visited like maybe, you know, the other girls befriending someone, right? The photograph girl and so on. Doesn't do that. There could have been a scene where she like befriends, I don't know, like the grandkids of her friends. She was like a loner. She was like a, you know, a bullied loner, right? In the episode 1, she could have befriended her the grandkids of her best friends in the past or whatever. But the anime just drops that. So you just go back to the future, and it's like, oh, whatever. I'm home now. I'm happy, but I'm happy anyway. And it's like, oh, I learned to be happy now. And the anime just ends. And it's like, it's no actual like good resolution of her friendship, her love stories, or whatever. So whatever. So I spoiled the anime, but I tell you. don't watch Call of the World. It's like a really disappointing anime. It starts out really well, but then it drops the ball completely, episode like 10 or 11. So that's why when I looked at PA Works again then, after Ranman, I'm a little bit like, man, they dropped the ball so hard on that anime, so I'm a little bit like, I don't know if I should trust them in doing more anime. And the same thing with Faragon. Faragon is worse immediately, but it also drops the ball episode 11 and 10 and so. It's like, man, no, it just gets too much. It's just too confusing now. It is like, man, you want it to be good, but it isn't good. So anyway, that's my general PA Works review. But yeah, Call of the World really showed me that they can't write. The people that they can't write, they don't have a good feeling for how to like finish a journey or finish that. They can give you that the viewer wants that, you know, the finished arc, right? They want to be the resolution of the characters and so on. But this game here, right? Every character in this game here has their backstory, right? Sad backstory, like Kevin and Carl, sad backstory. With the father, the death jester, so on, right? And in the end, that's going to be resolved, right? The extra 100 fix, right? Duran and his father and so on is going to be resolved in the end, right? If you play his storyline, as it won't. Rise and her brother and so on, right? It has a journey, it has a start, the hero journey, it has a struggle, the development, and then it ends up, right? And how it kind of reflects that. But it's a cool world. It has the beginning, sad backstory, no friends, so on. The journey, time travel, and so on. But it doesn't have the actual resolution, it doesn't have the ending. It doesn't give you the satisfying conclusion to anything. So it's like, I'm happy now, whatever, I'm back. Yeah, it's basically playing this game, we're playing as Rise, you know, we're gonna save his brother, her brother, right? And the game would end by, we killed the last boss, the brother never appears again. She's like, but I'm still happy. And the game would end. It would make no sense, right? If she was actually get her brother back. It would be really weird, right? If he didn't, you know, unless it's like a twist that he dies or whatever, but at least some kind of conclusion to the brother journey. If it ended with her being like, oh, my brother is probably gone somewhere, but he's probably happy, so I'm gonna stop searching for him. That would be a really weird ending, right? If you just ended with Rise saying that he's probably happy wherever he is, so I'm gonna be happy in my life, I'm just gonna, you know, be a princess now and don't care anymore. It would be an incredibly weird ending to this game. Obviously, it has better writing, so it's gonna end with him being saved, right? Obviously, right? But that would be really strange. That's PA Works. They kind of end their storylines with these really unresolved journeys. We have, again, the sad backstory, the actual hero journey, but you don't have that ending. And that is really strange. That is so weird. But anyways, see you guys shortly with my Gleipnir episode 4, I think, reaction. Yeah, episode 4 Gleipnir coming up in about half an hour from now then. We're gonna watch Gleipnir. Again, I think one of the best anime this season. Really strange, you know, like death fighting anime, and they have powers, and they have some kind of strange, like, I turn into a mascot, and you enter my body, and it's weird innuendos, it's like Futanari innuendos, and the Yandere sister, and it's a weird, funky anime with interesting characters. So see you guys, and have a good day. Later soon. And of course tomorrow I'm gonna spend a lot of time working on F7 Remake. I'm thinking about a lot, so I'll come more subscribe for that. So, see you soon in